So guys, in this video we are going to see how to deploy our React application in the VPS hosting. So for this VPS hosting, I'm going to buy one hosting which is about $10 or $12 per month, and I'm going to buy the hosting for 1 month, and in this we are going to do deploy and all these things. Okay, yes, let's watch the video. So guys, for this deployment I'm going to use this hosting provider called Hostinger. So if you are if you know any other hosting services, you can use this one. Okay, so in this, what are the steps that I'm going to do, which will be same for all the hostings as far as I know. Only thing is, still we buy the hosting, maybe the steps will be different. Okay, so here I'm just taking this Hostinger as an example. And one more thing, this is not any promotion video or anything, this is my own video. I bought this website. I feel like this is worth to deployment. So I just want to share my knowledge to everyone. Okay, this is not any promotion video or anything. Okay, for the Hostinger specifically. So I bought this website from the hosting, which is again 8-9 day. If you go to the homepage of this website, as usual they mentioned for this hosting. Specifically, I'm going for the VPS hosting. They mentioned for 439 per month. Okay, so 439 means I thought maybe plus tax means it might be around 600-700, but when I'm going to this one, as usual they are showing all these things. But actually initially I want to buy for 2 years, but as of now just I want to try like how it works, whether I can able to deploy my MERN application, Express, React and all these things, how the database configurations and how the memory is working, because I didn't deploy any React application or MERN application in the real-time cloud as per my own. So I want to try, so I don't want to spend much money in this hosting. Initially I want to try, so I'm just I bought this hosting around 439. If you click on this choose plan, they will take you to the carts actually. Yeah, so here they will change everything. So what it means is, when you buy for 24 months, then the per month would be 439. But if you bought for only 1 month, the price is around 900 rupees plus tax will come. So if you just come down, you can choose whatever it may be. But if you come down, they are giving the tax of around 161 rupees. So totally the price would be around 1060 rupees. Thing actually. Fine, so now I'm logging into this account which I did already. So I'm going to log in. I did with my Google itself. So as you can see here, okay, in case if it is first time that you are coming here, means maybe you will have this hosting cloud, and the login credentials, everything will be immediately will send to your email. Okay, so whatever the email that you are providing during the login of this Hostinger, for that email they will share everything, whatever the details regarding the cloud here. Now I am going on to this website called hosting. Okay, this is a hosting which they have given for me, and as you can see here, I bought this hosting 12 days back, and location is India, and this is IP address and all these things. Fine, so now what are we going to do? I am going to install one cPanel, so control panel, which is free for my hosting. We can buy some commercial hosting also, which I don't want to buy because I want to rely on free only. So I am going to buy one free cPanel, which they have given the VPS itself. Okay, in the VPS itself they have given you the options to selecting the cPanel. So in this place I have selected one cPanel called Cloud cPanel, so which is free to use, and Cloud panel. Yeah, okay, sorry, yeah, the name is Cloud panel, as you can see here. So this is a Cloud panel I have installed. So this was given by this website hosting itself. They are asking me to which panel that I want to use. You can skip the steps, or if you want, because if you want to take everything by the command prompt, that is also fine. Or if you want to use any cPanel, that is also possible. They have given you both commercial as well as free. I choose the free option, which is Cloud panel. There's like this around 4 options they have provided. So whatever that options that you want, you can select it. Okay, so here I just choose this Cloud panel, and in this Cloud panel immediately they have given you the login password and all these things to your email. If not, you can able to reset your password as well. Now click on this add site. Okay, add site means whenever you want to add any websites along with the hosting, you can do it. So click on this add host. Then it is asking me what type of website that we want to deploy, whether WordPress or PHP or Node or simple HTML or Python websites, or just in reverse proxy. Okay, as we all know, we are going to deploy our Node.js application. Even if you want to deploy your Angular or React, you can choose only Node.js applications. Okay, so click on this one. Then the next step will come here. Here they will ask you what type of domain that you are going to use. So I have my domain already, which I bought with some other hosting like 2 years back. So I just enter this one here, which is appshopee.com, shope.com. Okay, so this this domain I have already bought in, and it is asking me which Node.js version. Better go with 20, because 20 is the LTS. As you can see here, 20 is the LTS, so 22 also LTS. Okay, you can choose any LTS whatever you want, and which port number that you want to run your applications. Keep the 3000. If you want to change your post hosting port number, you can also do that. And site user and site password. So this password you are seeing, but don't worry, I will reset it. Okay, fine. Now click on create. Immediately the website will be created. I did it already. So go to this dashboard, sites. Yes, so I did these steps already. Now our website is ready. Okay, still we need to move our file from local to the server. Is it correct? As of now, I am going to deploy my Node.js application. So what I did is, let me take my, now I am going to take my website. Okay, so guys, now we are going to upload this file from my local to the cPanel actually here. Okay, so for this one, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just drag and drop my file. 1 second, let me open the file where it is. Reveal in Finder. Yeah, so this is the one, right? I am just drag and drop to this location. Okay, so how to find this location? If you go on to this htdocs file, your hosting. Okay, so if you see here, after adding our website, this along with the cloud panel, you can see this one will come here. If you see, there is a files. Inside the files you will have a htdocs directory. By clicking on this one, this folder will be already there. You don't need to create anything. This folder will be always available. Just click on this one. Immediately, initially it will becomes empty for you. So here what I'm doing is I'm just drag and drop this file. Okay, so if you just drag and drop, immediately the file will be uploaded. Okay, so you don't need to do any upload or anything. Just drag and drop. That's it. As of now, we are just having only one file. I'm just doing this drag and drop. If you don't want to use drag and drop, as you are having multiple files, the best option is you can integrate your which is SSH. You know SSH, right? So if you see here, they have given you the SSH details also. 1 second, let me go to this hosting here. Yeah, SSH access. Yeah, so this is the SSH access. Just log in with this SSH root, this one, and they will ask you to username and password. This username and password already given to you in your email. So just enter the password. Automatically you can take the control of this VPS, and from there you can just git clone or git pull. Automatically all the files will be loaded into your hosting, and you can start your website actually. In case if you don't have a, if you have a multiple files, you can go to that options. But so as you can see here, I logged in into my SSH, which is my own server actually. Okay, so here it is asking, you can clearly see that they are asking me to install the PM2, which I have done already. So what you need to do, you need to log in into your domain hosting. So which I told you, this htdocs, this website, right? You need to log in into the hosting, then install this npm install pm2 at latest -g, which is globally we are going to install. That's it. Okay, so this is a step that you need to one more step which is need to be done in the hosting, because till we are running the Node.js application, all the steps are same. Only this step will be added one more for the hosting actually here. Okay, so I have done this step already. Now the last step is we have to run our application with the pm2 command actually. Okay, this is not anymore with the only node command. When you want to run your application in the cloud hosting, we need to run with the pm2 start npm, then -- name, your file name. That's it. Okay, so this step will be enough to run your application. Make sure that you are navigating to your htdocs directory. So here I'm just giving a /home, I think so. So then give ls, make sure that yes, now I found my hosting name. Give ls and cd htdocs ls, and I need to navigate to the app Shopee. This is where I have kept my website actually here. Okay, so yes, as you can see here, this node server, this is my server, your file name. That's it. If you give the command, your server will start immediately. You can get the output in your browser immediately, which means whenever I am just giving a local host, sorry, appshopee.com, I can able to see the output. If you see here, I am just giving a appshopee.com. Okay, now as you can see here, by entering the URL, you can see the website, which is this hello world, which is coming from my server. So the server is nothing but which I have uploaded to this place, right? So to the server, so this node server. So from there is done. We will see how to deploy our React application as well. So for this one, I have my React application already in my system. So my React application, as you can see here, this is my React application which is available. So let me run it local to check how it works actually. So ls make sure it's in React. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the output of my React application. Now I am going to deploy this React application in the same folder. Initially we just deployed only React application, right? Sorry, node application, right? So now we are going to move this application to the folder. As we all know, I don't want to deploy this node modules because this can be installed dynamically during the process. So only I am just moving public source and a package.json. So I don't know how to move this one. Okay, let me do one scenario. I will just zip it and I will share this file to the location. Okay, so reveal in finder. Fine. So this is the my folder structure of my React application. Except this node modules, everything I am going to zip it. Zip, yeah, compress. Okay. So now this file I am going to upload it and then we need to deploy it as. Okay, there's a concept called this general, but I don't want to use it as of now. First we will check whether this steps is working fine or not. So now I can just drag and drop. Yes, it is drag. Yes, extract this option is also there. Super. Oh my god, that's very bad. I don't want to keep it in another directory. I will cut and I will paste it here itself. Okay, super. So now my application is working fine, which means I copied everything properly to this folder. I will delete this file. I don't want to use this one, right? So how can I what is the option to delete? And this Mac OS X also is not needed. Yes. Okay, fine. So now the last step is we need to run our application. First of all, we need to stop our Node.js because I don't want to handle this anymore. Stop. My god. Stop. Okay, so now my Node.js is stopped. We are going to run our React application. So first of all, once we move our files to the location, so the step is we need to install the packages for our application. So which is here. Okay, in this location only we are having our React application, right? So here we have the package.json, which means npm install. So which you understood, right? So what we did is we just move all the files to this location. So here we need to perform the npm install. So now whatever the difference is to run our React application will be installed to this location. So let's see, I think it will take some more time. So once, okay, so as you can see here, now the installation is completed. We will do one more thing, which is npm run build, because now we are building our application. Okay, so first we need to install the dependencies as the first time, and now we are building this one. Okay, so I am going to install, there's a one more plugin called -g serve. Okay, so this plugin is needed in order to serve our application. So I am just installing this plugin also. The one more plugin is pm2, but that pm2 already I have installed, so I don't need to install this one because that is also needed in order to run our application. Okay, so now the last step is we need to check, do we have the build directory? So yes, we have the build directory, which is, as we can see here, which is fine. Now the scenario is we need to use pm2 plugin, which I did already. If you are not doing, we need, and make sure that you are installing to this directory itself. pm2 serve, this plugin is coming, sorry, this library is coming because of this command. Okay, then we need to mention the build / which is into this folder, and I am mentioning that's. So here what I am doing is I just start my React application in the port number of 3000 with all the commands. Okay, so pm2 serve build 3000. So when I run this one, as you can see here, my application is running on the port number. Now going into appshoppy.com, you can see my application is working fine, and this website is, you can see this website which is I have done in local. Now the same website is showing in the server also. Okay, so fine guys, this is how we have to load our websites properly from our hosting using our React application, and it is web hosting, VPS hosting, cloud hosting, and the price is as usual 1000 rupees. Yes, of course, if you want to deploy your websites, we have to spend some money, right? That's it. Okay, yes. If you have any doubts, or if you want to know some other hostings like Express or Node, just let me know. I will tell you actually. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.